Okay, there we go. Okay. I just closed my Twitch chat because I don't respect myself or others. I probably have to turn some music on at some point. Who knows what it'll be? Will it be 2 a.m.? Will it be something else? I don't know. That sounds way too quiet. I need more. Can I raise the monitor? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to be beating Dark Souls trying to use only consumables. I can't make myself bed sleep Sinsky. We can be bed Snuzinki. We're going to be bed Suzinki. And we're going to play as a thief. So that I can have black fire bombs and master key. Okay, let's customize. So we want features strong. Create similar face different. Oh, hello, QB. Well, thank you for choosing to use this to squander the little internet you have on your data on your phone. I had a couple good ones in there that I just zooted right past. I kind of like this. We're getting the characteristic forehead shelf. This kind of looks like a like a political cartoon from 1905 about abstaining from alcohol. Hello, Mastazaw. I had a few good ones there, and I went right past them. I wasn't liking it. Back to here. Actually, this is kind of good. What consumable items even work with no weapons? A couple. We will be finding those. I'm trying to make like a Simpson-esque color, but I've bottomed out all the sliders, and it is not letting me. Sadly, no rocks in this game. So we've got Bed Snuzinski. Need a real bad lover to get a Simpsons complexion. It's very true. There's a good start. I pressed the Elden Ring button. Actually, no, I pressed the Sekiro button, I think. So already up to a good start. Through one of my precious, precious black fire bombs. Now we're going to be killing things largely with black fire bombs. I'm on Elden Ring brain. I'm on Elden Ring brain. Actually, get this shit out of here. So I'm not going to use weapons. I'm not going to use shields. I'll let myself equip weapons or shields if I specifically need them for a trick. But I shouldn't. Do your attack. There we go. Hello, Ger. Okay. Will some sort of duplication be involved? Yes! We are going to be cheating! Won't need that. Out of my way, mister. In through the portal. Get our potion. It'll be very important.
Oh.
I almost pressed Y.
I would hate to harm.
Got that big pilgrim key. This locked? Nope, it opens up when you beat the boss. Okay. So, we're starting as Thief so we can have Master Key and Black Fire Bombs at the same time. Because otherwise, I would have to get Master Key the old-fashioned way. Which wouldn't be so bad, considering I can clip into zones. Throw an item scale. In other games, yes. In this game, black fire bombs, or fire bombs, kind of scale with strength. And daggers just do 100 damage before defenses. But we got some more fuel. Fuel for the fire and desire. This run is going to be challenging for me because I am a strict bar restrictivist. I do not like having multiple items on my bar. That will not be a choice I have. I'm going to have lots of items on my bar, so that's going to get me killed. So, first things first. Want some vitality. I might want to unlock the shortcut for Moss Lady. We have a lot of shopping to do, and very little things we're going to be able to kill. So we're going to be running around a lot. Piss. I might need to go get my traditional wolf ring. Am I going to kill Capra Demon because I can? I should poop Capra Demon, you're right. Can you eat magic? There's an interesting question. I would like you to explain to me why you think that's an acceptable question to ask. I'm very interested in your response. Come here, dear children. Piss. Is this how I die? Because a man stood in a doorway? I'm just going to take the other way. To skip. Is magic spells a consumable? No. Magic spells are not a consumable. In Elden Ring, they can be. This ain't Elden Ring. Wolf Ring's not super necessary. You can have light roll and still have pretty good poise if you use certain other rings. Or just never get hit. Flasks is consumable. It's true. I did the Elden Ring quit out input. I got that first try, though. It's pretty nice. Now, I may actually need some fire bombos. Piss. Piss and hell. Okay. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm making great time. So I wanted to unlock this shortcut because this lady sells poop. And for enemies that can be pooped, we will be pooping. I've just come to a horrible realization. I cannot clip into Sin's Fortress. Which means I will have to duplicate black fire bombs in other ways. Ah, damn it. My preferred way of killing myself didn't work out. Oh, look, my friends are following me. Okay. Y'all died. It's true. So, I've gotten access to 2 merchants. Now I need access to the good merchant, Mr. Andre the Giant. I've actually been thinking about consumable only in Elden Ring as well. It seems like it has a lot of things it can let you do. Just because the amount of consumables you have and the variety of consumables and the power of consumables, some of them have actually really excellent scaling. It seems like maybe they want you to do it, maybe. Whereas this game, certainly not wants you to do it. I can think of one boss, perhaps two, that are going to be hellish. And in fact, I may not do them. I may be using arcane circumstances to skip some of them. One of them being Quelaag. My battle plan is going to be very fire-centric. I can't inflict bleed. There's no bleed source for me. So you are wrong, word number. Eat your shame pie for being wrong about a video game. I can inflict poison and toxic though. Oh, in ring? Yeah, in ring you can. You just kick the ladder. Then I can death warp. Although I may as well. I mean, may as well, right? Although I don't know what else I'm grabbing from here. I don't think anything can have any sort of use, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, sorry for that. I had to go help bring in stuff, and my reward was hamburger. I gotta get my flask. Yeah, the hamburger, the helper's hamburger. It's true. Okay, next stop, Andre. Hamburger helper helps those who help hamburger. You know, that's very true. I recall Ogre having a fascination with hamburger helper. Was that you, Ogre? As like an oddity of Americana or something. Yes, I had to explain hamburger helper to you. Which it is very odd as an idea. Well, no, it's a simple idea. It's just like a prepackaged pasta with seasonings that you use with ground beef. And it helps you use hamburger meat to make dinner. But the name and mascot, very odd. Probably from the 1950s or something. Speaking of odd, for one, I'm not used to doing this without a shield. For two, I'm going to have to get and utilize an item for testing purposes, because I'm going to have a severe problem. My damage is going to be complete dick. Don't die, don't die. I got clipped by the cone. My damage is going to be complete dick. And I'm worried that certain bosses, I will not have enough Harry's inventory to be able to hold enough damage in my inventory to kill them without doing some tricks. And if it works on thrown items, I might need to use red tear stone ring, which is not something I've frequently done. Hello, Jello. Yes, we're throwing items. Yes, that is a Americanism. Ground beef, frequently referred to as hamburger meat. Or hamburger beef. Colloquially. Even though it's ground beef, which is used for many, many more things than hamburger. Hello, Lucy. Lucy, you're European. Do you know what hamburger helper is? I am for real, yes. Ground beef is frequently called hamburger meat. Okay, Lucy also doesn't know what hamburger helper is. I'm familiar with the name, but not with the process or what it is. Neither does the Swede in the chat. Okay. Are you familiar with the odd Glover adjacent mascot? Hiss. That might have actually been good. So here's, for the Europeans, here's what hamburger helper is. It's a box. It's got like macaroni in it. and like a powder of shit, and like a bag of shit of like powdered stuff. You take some ground beef and you brown it in a pan. And then you pour away part of the grease. Although you shouldn't. You should use all of the grease, but the instructions always say to pour it off. And then you add in the macaronis and the bag of powder. And maybe some milk or butter. And then you just stir it around until the noodles are soft. And that is Hamburger Helper. You shouldn't waste good grease. It's right. If you don't use the grease, if you drain the grease completely, it's going to be dry. It's called Hamburger Helper because the meat is called hamburger meat. If you're British, just pretend it's called Mince's Mate. You can go to... that sounds like something you can get at Greg's. Some kind of chufty Northumberland type walks into Greg's. Oi, you got any Mince's Mate? Me and the missus are eating out tonight. Chufty dads in Northumberland do go to Greg's, right? And Northumberland is a place, right? Am I just inventing a British-sounding town? Or locale? My grasp of the Isles is better than most Americans, which is to say it's merely pitiful rather than absent. Chufty dads in your area? It's true. I could blend in with them. I could talk about joinery and miter saws. So here's something that's going to be painful. I don't think I can use the grass crest shield. But I also don't need stamina to attack, so I guess it all comes up roses. This bloke on about joinery. It's true. It's funny because it's true. Yeah, the run's going okay. I've not really done anything. I've killed one monster. I threw one black firebomb in my cell because I was used to Elden Ring. And then I threw 3 or 4 firebombs at the Asylum Demon to kill it, and the rest I've just been running past. But now we're going to Andre, and Andre should have the solutions to all my problems. I'm allowed to buy a sword. I'm just not allowed to use it. But the first couple of bosses are going to go very, 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 very good. They'll go easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. I do technically get damage from strength. Firebombs do deal extra damage to strength, but not a lot. And I need lots of health. And we're going to be solving that problem right now. I was just thinking that Greg's is a ridiculous place for an eatery. But the hamburger I was given was from a place called Culver's. So really, who am I to speak? Back to this old chestnut. I'm cheater! 666! Waluigi time! Haha!
Well, you need.
Nice.
Don't get yourself.
We're going to be forging the world's heaviest sword in a second. I'm going to have to remember how to do so. But first... Only 73 vitality, huh? Oh, but look at my level. Nice. I need to go get some more souls. Really? One off? Look how short my endurance bar is compared to my health bar. Okay.
Well, you need it.
I have to remember how to do this. And by remember, I mean... Let's remember together. This is always very loud when I first open them, so I have to... Okay. Let's learn together. Once again. Let's back up some. Listen to this dweebus talk about it.
Pressing A too fast will prompt you to buy arrows, while clicking with your mouse too fast will simply show Andre's equipment.
So what am I doing? I'm like clicking on the A button and also...
While standard arrows, you want to talk to Andre again and highlight over the standard arrows.
Yes.
While standard arrows are highlighted, you need to bring your mouse cursor and hover over the left directional arrow here. Clicking this arrow will open up the equipment he sells. It's important that you hover over the arrow instead of the equipment icon, otherwise this trick will not work.
That got me for a while.
Once standard arrows are highlighted via controller and the left menu arrow is hovered over with your mouse, you want to click with your mouse and press A at the exact same time.
Yeah, that's just the big difference between this and normal prompt swapping. Is when you normal prompt swapping, there's like a delay you do. Okay. So you have to do this at like... I used the hammer blows to time it. I don't think this is correct. Actually, do I have... I don't have mouse cursor capturing, so you can't see what I'm doing. Let's fix that. Boop. Now we are. This took me a while last time. Damn, I'm just fucking it up. That felt too late. I must consult the video.
Contrary to the quit menu prompt swapping that we performed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Pressing A too fast will prompt you to buy arrows, while clicking with your mouse.
What does it look like when you do it right?
When performed at the exact same time, you will open Andre's equipment and be prompted.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to do. There we go. So I buy the 99 swords. Teach me, Grandpa. What do I do next? I forgot. I, like, drop it and, like, anti-pickup.
Prompted to select the quantity you wish to purchase. Once you've performed it correctly, purchase as high a quantity as it will allow. In our case, we can buy 999 longswords. This longsword we've bought is exactly the same as a normal longsword, except that its weight is equivalent to exactly 999 longswords. You can check to see if you performed it correctly by equipping the longsword that you've bought and checking your equipment load in your stats menu.
Heavy sword. That pile of swords is here.
Once you've obtained your proverbial sword in the stone, you can store a negative value in the game's hidden memory by bringing up the prompt to buy a longsword from Andre. But don't actually buy one. So bring up the prompt, exit your conversation, and you'll now have a negative value stored equivalent to the number of longswords in your stack. Once this negative value is stored, perform the normal quit menu prompt swap into your inventory and use your mouse to select the upgrade material you wish to duplicate.
Okay, so we're just doing this then. But I'm going to need some seed funds. But I don't have any. Let's go get some seed funds. I know where I can get some. I knew he was going to jump. So we are going to be cheating extremely heavily, as you might be able to tell. And we're going to need all of the advantages we can get. So I might not max out my endurance, but I will be investing in endurance and strength as well. But vitality is useful because it forgives the most mistakes. I can't get the wolf ring yet because I don't have enough fire bombs. Actually, I should just let them kill me, but... Yeah, I can wear heavier armor pretty easily, so I should probably pick up the Elite Knight set here. There's the Partisan. I don't know where the soul items are at. I know where the Partisan is at. Here's a rare enemy. How small my poison meter was. Okay. Don't do that. That might mess this up. This should be sufficient.
Well, you need it. Oi.
Go down to quit, click on the bag, press A a little bit after. I wanted to drop them, not, and then I goobered it. Okay, so I need to...
What? Don't be so...
Okay. Okay.
Well, you need it. I'll be seeing you. Well, you need it. I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
You just have to do this a couple of times. Will it work if I do this still? Do I need to do... I quit, so... Do I have to go to Andre each time? I wonder.
Well, you need it. Oi, where are you?
Okay, I might as well get some homeward boners. Now, do I need to do it work again? Okay, no, I have to reset it each time. So what else do I want to duplicate? Probably humanity.
What? I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Now, some items this won't work on, because you can only have one of some items in your inventory, like Firekeeper Souls.
Well, you need... I'll be seeing you.
Okay. And now that that's out of the way, we can finish growing our character. Yes, seize any manner of heretical strength indeed. Because we can wombo combo and use both varieties of duplication together. And achieve Maximus. I wish I had a better soul to duplicate. But sadly, there are none available. Although, I could go get one. Okay. We'll say this is enough for now. Alright. So now we need to... Yeah, I could go kill the Moonlight Butterfly if I wanted a soul on demand. But I need to go get some items. Actually, there's no reason for me not to kill the gargoyles right now. I'm going to have to. Greg? Thanks, Greg. Get out of the way. I got spankied. New plan. I'm getting the wolf ring. Weird straw sound. That was a weird sound for a straw to make. I've also decided. What music do I want? Would Disco Elysium get my stream muted? Because it's game music, but it's also sea power music. I could just do 2 a.m. like I normally do, but I'm not feeling that right now. It may not matter if I don't feel it right now. That might be what I have. What if I... Oh, I know what I'll listen to. They just announced with a teaser trailer... No, not this. They just announced a teaser trailer for a new Hyperlight Drifter game. So why not listen to Vaporwave Dark Souls? Which is an excellent album by Disasterpiece. This sounds very loud to me. It sounds louder than the game. You need streamer disco. Did you ever look at the Klezmer I played last time? The Disaster Beast album for Hyper Light Drifter is it's synth-wavy. And I like it a lot. The game has impeccable music. But I had liked Disaster Beast for a long time before playing Hyper Light Drifter. Ah, you've increased your happiness and extended your life. Excellent. I don't know if the Disco Elysium soundtrack would get my stream muted or not, though. I know the game comes with like a slider you can play to make some of the copyrighted music not flag your VOD, but I don't know if the YouTube playlists have that. The first casualty of the run outside of a boss. I do extremely recommend Disco Elysium. There were talks, I'll talk about it because these talks fell through, of doing a triumvirate stream with me and Slyo and Kaz playing through Disco Elysium. But then I thought of that idea a very long time ago and then didn't bring it up and then brought it up, and by the time I brought it up, Slyo had started playing it on his own. So it seemed like a less attractive proposition. Although it would still be completely viable just to do. The game is nothing if not replayable. I need to test RTSR to see if it affects items. So let's do that. 42. Well, there's an idea down the turlet. RTSR does not affect thrown items. I didn't like the secretly terrifying part of the setting. I did not find it compelling. It was a little too abstract. It made the setting feel like too much of a setting and not a world, you know? But I have come to the realization that I'm literally the only person with that opinion. Everybody else I talk to goes flipping nuts over the secret sci-fi twists. We're going to be using this bonfire a lot, so I may as well juice it. Pop it and twist it. I use too much humanity. I don't have the right of the kindling yet. Which means... I should use more humanity. Actually. Ahem. I am become Rock Iron Body. Would you believe that the Disco Elysium setting was a tabletop role-playing setting? before it was a video game setting. And that the guy who founded the company and directed the game and wrote the game sold his DeLorean to finance the game. And he considered it like his last chance to make something that wasn't a failure. Looks like Slyo just spun up. It's going to be Stranger of Paradise. So if you want a weirder stream, you can go watch that. But I do recommend you watch me stream. Or else I wouldn't be streaming. Okay, I've got range, but I've got range. I got a double hit. There we go. What options exist to make this run less miserable? Iron Will. Can you all cut off tails with firebombs? Yes. I think any form of damage will do it. So. There we go. My bar is going to be cluttered. So I don't want to have homeward bones on my bar. Though speaking of... Yeah. Potions don't have to be at the top. They're going to be on my bar. So there's one of the required bosses down. Yes, my offensive options are fire bombs, black fire bombs, throwing dagger, poison throwing dagger, and poop. Now that I am possessed of funds, I will go pick up my other accoutrement. I had wondered if Red Tearstone Ring would help me. The answer is no. I could do some testing to see if Power Within did, but I would have to use a weapon to use Power Within. I can use grass, but I don't really need stamina regeneration because I only need stamina for rolling. I have plans about Quillag. But first, let us go imbibe of some throwing knives. One more option? Name it. There are no secrets here. If you have power, speak. Is it the Thorn set? Dragon items. Ooh. Those are using items. They aren't consumed, but neither are potion. I think they're kosher. They use the square button. Hold on. Hold on. I need to get out my wallet. I'm just going to use one of these. Oh, yeah. Iron Golem, Seath, Nito, Four Kings, and Bed of Chaos are both immune to both. Bed of Chaos won't matter. The others, maybe. But yes, I should get the dragon stones and use those. Those are kosher. Everything's for sale. I don't know when I might need some Lloyd's talismans. I mean, sure.
Thank you, Kai.
Can I make regular enemies walk off cliffs with luring skulls? Well, I can try. We've got enemies that they work on, and... Okay, let's try here. Come on. He was shooting at it, but... Okay. Speaking of normal enemies and cliffs...
What have we here? You leave me no choice.
I have a plan on how to deal with this guy.
So be it.
My plan didn't work. He didn't murder his Kirkit. Wait. Do I have a place of power? Will he not walk on the elevator? I stand in the center. Can he harm me? I have a place of power. But my using of a bomb makes me step forward. And if I readjust, I'll repressurize the switch. Okay, well. We're not going to pop that bad boy on yet. I may have need of my other ring slot, although I can't imagine how. That works in Dark Souls 3. Murderous Kirk will just run right off the elevator. In the chapel. Okay, time to fight Quelaag. I think I can actually stunlock Quelaag. I didn't find the Ring of Paper and Protection in Elden Ring. I'll find it at some point. I've just been looking stuff up now. I have been performing extreme stunts in Elden Ring, though. I made a new character. Speed ran to Rhea Lucaria, skipping everything else. Death warped to Volcano Manor. Spoilers for Elden Ring, by the way. Used a unintended skip to break into Volcano Manor from the Volcano Manor preview. I think I should have zagged. I think this control stick might not have as good angle control as my previous one, because I've been having trouble finding angles. Like, if you watched me play Ocarina of Time, I couldn't backwalk properly. Quelaag might take precision aim, which I could go get the binoculars, which the knocks are a little more awkward to use with thrown items. But, I broke into Volcano Manor, then went to Caelid, got the poison notebook to let you craft poison throwing knives, and used poison throwing knives to kill the invader in Volcano Manor to get the pizza cutter. So that character has been 1% poison throwing knives, 1% Uchikatana to kill the dragon at the beginning with bleed, and then 98% pizza cutter. And I have to say, I'm not that impressed by the weapon, but it is very, very funny. I'm partial to bleed and frost. Poison is okay. Rot has stolen me some victories. I'm considering trying to beat Radahn. I have an incantation-based character, and I'm considering trying to beat Radahn with Rot Breath. Dude. Well, if you find Hoarfrost Stomp, they nerfed it from being broken to merely very good. I've used attacks that cause Frenzy, but they've all done so much damage. The Frenzy they cause has not outpaced the death they cause. Maybe to kill Radon while he's... I think he gets cleared when he turns Inferno. We're going to have to talk to Andre to duplicate that, but hey. You have to rot Radon multiple times, I know, though, just because he has enough health. But with the power of summonable summonable friends, you can kind of play rope-a-dope. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way! I should also kindle this bonfire and make use of poison moss. Oh, I used Rot Breath. I broke into Volcano Manor to get the Gelmir staff. And using Rot Breath on the Godskin Noble was quite fun. I needed to rot him twice with the Rot Breath. I was like level 20 when I fought him. No, I was closer to level 40. I got to like level 35 from the dragon. Going to Caelid to kill that dragon with Morning Star or Mace. Come off it. Going to be a regular start to most runs, I think. Oh, the Dartman fell off. I should get the Wanderer set. Although I don't need the Falchion. Because there's a bleed weapons that will kill literally that any character can wield. The am I going too far up? No, here we go. I need you to come down, mister. I think literally everybody can use Morning Star, which you can get in the Weeping Peninsula if you two-hand it. Okay, throw pots to break that. I need to throw pots to break that. And I also need to probably kill that guy. So I should get my daggers out. I also just equip the thief set. Much more poisson resistance. Come along, children. Make way for Grandpa. Don't poop on me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there are other better bleed weapons, but the Morning Star is available to everyone. Very easy to get. You can get a Pharaoh's Lockstone directly next to it, so it's worth getting anyways. Ah. That's not heartening at all. Man, defense in this game is whack. No, they're not strong. It's just throwing daggers are incredibly weak. Please walk straight towards me. Please walk straight towards me. Powerful! Space is dangerous, it's true. Including that space. So you can tell that when enemies are resistant or powerful against fire, they're going to be... I'm just going to kill you. So enemies powerful against fire are going to represent something of a challenge. Including Quelag, which is why I'm electing to not fight Quelag. There are multiple ways to death cam in this zone. Bastard of the Earth. There we go. I think these things are called crag spiders, which doesn't make much sense, but I guess it makes sense. There we go. Now we just have to nauseate ourselves some. Actually, I might have needed to have triggered the boss fight. You kind of have tank controls in this situation. At least the death cam angle you get in Blighttown is fairly unobnoxious. It's not like the wild one you get at Sin's Fortress. Nagabanaga. Yes, in our quest to beat all the enemies with only consumable items, please don't be in the way, Fogwall. I might have needed to have done the cutscene. And I kind of want to just go oh, yeah. I know we're cool. Or are we? Once I start spinning in circles. I wonder where I am. I died. I think I was screwed there. Because I think when I quit loaded, it would have put me in front of the fog wall. So that wouldn't have worked. So I did need to have triggered the cutscene. So we gets to do it again. Yeah, fighting Quelaag with fire bombs is not an option. We call that an anti-synergy. So I've done this before. It's a bit involved. And it's a bit more involved now because I can't kill the crag spiders down here, but... And really, the whole thing that'll prove whether this is plausible or not is whether or not Ornstein and Smo is doable. If I can beat Ornstein and Smo, I can beat the rest of those jokers. Now, there is one boss I'm fairly certain I cannot beat at all. Full stop. I do not think it is possible to beat Calamite. Maybe Manus as well. Really, all the DLC bosses have extreme resistances. So we are going to go with just beating the game. Yep, this is how you do. If you haven't seen this before, this is how you do it. I'm going in a bad direction. Is this new Suburban Yeti? No, this is Suburban Sasquatch. It's different. I think the only Suburban Yeti thing I've seen was at a GDQ, and I don't remember anything about it. Okay, so now that Quelaag has been spawned, maybe I can sneak past. We're going to be playing a bit of Float Hog. But the poison at least lets me see where I am. What the heck am I? Okay, now I'm spinning in circles, so... Please be in the right spot. Piss! I've done this before. Well, let's just go ahead and see what the damage is. I don't think I can poison her. So let's see what regular knives do. Getting log jammed. Okay. About time I referenced the... I looked this up. Yeah, I don't know how much health Quelaag has, but that is not a tenable solution. Way too loud video. Show me Quelaag. Enter the boss arena. Must have seen the boss cutscene. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I have to go downstairs before quitting out. So... We just have to do all of that rigmarole again. Just use spark aromatics and freeze pots? I would if I could. I was positing the idea of a Elden Ring consumable only challenge. I think it would be pretty easy because of all the glintstone you can make and how some of those have like S scaling. Like I think just regular old glintstone dagger has like pretty huge scaling. He got stuck on a thing. Plus, you can have a gigantic amount of them in your inventory at any given time. Kukris kind of suck. They deal okay damage, but they're actually really slow. I tried to use them against the pizza cutter invader, and they've never hit. It's really easy to get death cam here, at least. Yes. I lived? Huh. Actually, I might not have lived. Doing this is so hairy. There's no way to really say how this controls. I can have an input mapper on, and it may not be enough for you to understand. I'm glad for the music, because this goes just completely silent. They don't have the fancy 3-move combo, and the use animation is just pretty slow for the Kukris. I also don't know why Kukris have been there go through bleeding projectile, because you don't throw Kukris. A Kukri is like 9 to 10 inches long. It's like a little machete. You don't throw those. I mean, you can, in the sense that you can throw anything you can lift. Anything is a projectile weapon if you have the gumption. Like that rock. Fuck, why are you going in that direction? Stop going in that direction. wish I knew where I was. I'm kind of squirreling back and forth. What if I just go back and try to retrace my steps? I'm not going to die from poison or anything. Okay, I'm reaching a point where I can't really, like, do shit. Where am I at? Rolling against a wall. Traveling backwards. The back step is a very valuable tool in this, because it's a way for you to... Okay, now I'm up against a wall. And it keeps wanting me to go. Will its keyboard controls better for this? Okay, I think I'm at the stairs. I've fallen into the hole. And now I'm going to quit game. I fell into the hole where the bell is at. Okay. I have an idea. I'm going to need to go leave. Because I need to buy an item I don't know if I can use or not because I'm playing offline. And if I can't use it, then prism stones won't work. I want to buy the orange soapstone. And we're going to go on a fact-finding mission. If it were possible to play online, this would be easy. But, upgrade my throwing knives so the first few do extra damage. You know what? I would do it. The last time I did this trick, it just kind of worked. So it only makes sense that I'm having trouble now. I can upgrade my flask, too. Technically, great arrows are consumables. Well, I would have to use a weapon to use those, though, and I can't equip weapons. The other option is to try to go get the dragon stones, which I guess while I'm leaving on a sojourn, I can. While I'm leaving, I can go get infinite dragon scales so that I can level up the dragon covenant and get the dragon stones. And I can try yelling at Quelaag until she dies. Take out my frustrations on this wall. I should also pick up the knocks while I'm here. I might possibly need them. Actually, yeah, we'll save Quelaag for a maybe later date. Because there's a lot of shopping I can do up top before I have to do that. The big appeal of fighting Quelaag was it would let me potentially just beat the game. But before that, I'm gonna go get the Rite of the Kindling. We'll get the Panox, get the Rite of the Kindling. I almost made a horrendous mistake. No, I didn't. I thought I didn't sit at the bonfire, but I've got my flasks back, which means I definitely did. Did I? I don't remember. We'll find out. I should probably, for safety, just sit at this bonfire, though. Did you know all of us have those who live in death inside of us? Throughout your life, you may have 7 those who live in death within you. Constantly regenerating and being replaced. That's just a little bit of skeleton humor for everybody. Sit here because I'm a coward, and if I didn't sit at, I'll give myself a small walk to ensure that I don't have to do a big one. Litany of Proper Death fucking sucks. It's so slow and the area is so small. I thought that it would be cool because I wanted to do a fundamentalist build where I have both intelligence and faith. And my reward was a very bad spell. Although I'm enjoying casting Destructo Disc. Because Destructo Disc goes back and forth. Child mask, please. Damn. Well, I can't pick up any more of those. Is there anything I want here? No. Did Destructo Disc boomerang? I really don't remember it boomeranging. I remember Krillin using it to cut off Goku's tail a couple times, like, before. No, it was like Vegeta's tail is what Krillin did, yeah, because Krillin, was like Yamcha with the sword who cut off, Goku's tail. And then Grandpa Gohan, yanked it off to keep it from growing back. Oh, it came around and nailed Frieza? Never believe that. My memories of Dragon Ball Z are 20 years old and filtered through the Giant Bomb podcast. Fast and loose. I need more endurance. I keep doing the Elden Ring input for the spell. Mostly for Mega 64. I have very little Mega 64 knowledge. I know they have this one of the Skullgirls artists, Kinoko, do like their hoodies and stuff. And I know Hacker Man. Is it Kinoko or it's C-I Kinuko? That's what it is. I had to think about how it was spelled to know how it was pronounced. Oh, or no, they do like the recreation videos that are like very quick. Did they do those for Dragon Ball? I've seen the ones for Evangelion. What did I come here for? Oh yeah, they also have Dragon Ball videos of that variety. Yeah. Okay, please let me use the orange soapstone sign. If I can use orange soapstone sign, I can give myself some markers. That'll make this task easier, squeezier. If I can't, then we're just going to have to free ball it until the ball goes in the hole. I'm calling it a consumable, and it's my party, and I can cry if I want to. Please, please. No! Yeah, it's in the consumable inventory. Well, let's go talk to Andre. Get a hamburger. There's not any more flask upgrades I can get either. Is the Hyper Light Drifter soundtrack over already? No, it's halfway through. It just got to a quiet part. This is the music from the levels of Hyper Light Drifter, I'm pretty sure, where those otters are getting skinned by bugs. I shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have done that. Now I have to walk 20 meters. Andre, my man!
Well, you need. Don't get yourself not.
Okay. Dropped negative 999 dragon scales. Actually, I think I dropped negative 998. So I got a full stack of them. I wonder how that bug got introduced. Because that bug is not in Prepare to Die. I forgot to buy more fire bombs. We're gonna stop by and get some quality of life things. We're going to pick up the rusted iron ring. And I think get the painted doll while I'm here, in case I ever want to go there. It's intentional. Well, it's not in the old version of the game. Maybe it was whoever did the port, like, having their way with it and saying, this is what we think the game is. Was that Blue Point who did this version, or did Blue Point do Demon Souls? They might have done both, I don't know. I know Demon Souls, their design philosophy was to include the bug, not the bugs, but like some of the exploits of Demon Souls, and then they also included new ones on accident. But like, there's a skip you can do. Yeah, in Shrine of Storms. And they left that in on purpose. I know From didn't... I know they worked on this port, but they didn't... They did hire a porting company. Okay, the PC port. The remaster they might... I don't know if they did the remaster or not. I think they did, because it was their netcode that was bad. Yeah, Black Knight's completely optional. Hello, Henri. It's Henri, not Oscar. Shut up. The knight is never actually named in this game. Yeah, rusted iron ring will help. And maybe prism stones are enough. Prism stones do not persist past death. One of the many reasons they are worthless, but... Now, I could kill the Asylum Demon here, but there is absolutely no reason to do so. I don't need a Titanite slab. And I don't need souls, so... Is there anything else that could possibly help me? Not with this specific task. Just having health and having potions. I am going to want to get my strength to at least 40, preferably 99. And my endurance to 40. But I don't specifically need that for what I'm doing. But first, let's go get the Dragon Stone. Should not take long. If I were doing this in Elden Ring, I would already have many good offensive options and, like, no idea where to go. I've been messing that up pretty consistently lately. If you stop and drink there, it's not actually that much faster than taking this ladder. Yeah, permanently cook those things into my brain, aka look them up on the wiki. I know where a lot of them are already, but not all of them, even most of them. I know where some of them are at. I'm going to have to deal with Mildred doing this, because she's not going to let me go to the Great Hollow. Luckily, I have a plan. Millie, oh dear. Miss Vanilli. There you are, sweetie. Come on. So what is the structure in the swamp that is the best at killing people? I might need to get her to board with me. I could also just kill her with my items. What are you doing? There we go. My plan was flawless. Yeah, she should have jumped. But she didn't understand. Okay. Time to join a cult. I have the rusted iron ring on, so I can just kind of run. And I guess I can get the Chloranthy ring. I'm not using anything else in my second ring slot right now. Yeah, the disaster piece music, very good. Twin Humanities. Taking the coward's place. And that's why, because I have the Elden Ring input in my bones right now, not this game's. Was it Disaster Piece or Limatos that did the soundtrack to It Follows? It was one of the two. I do like Limatos as well. They have a song called King's Filth. It's like 20 minutes long. It has no lyrics. It's not that long. It's maybe 7 minutes long. I'm being hyperbolic. Time cube. 4-day harmonic. The one time I don't need it, I flawlessly get the red Titanite chunk. That item is very annoying to get. We're going to be playing some grab ass going through the Great Hollow and Ash Lake. Grab Ash? No. I would never dishonor the name of Grab Ass with such a pun. You disgust me, and I demand an apology. Arch trees! You know, I think Miyazaki might have had this idea of big trees cooking off in his gourd for a while now. Just an idea. They're kind of in all of his games. You've got this, you've got the end of Demon Souls. You've got the Hunter's Dream. Big trees and poison swamps. That's the name of his manifesto. His car broke down and there was a big tree nearby. Yeah, that's why he puts big trees in all of his games, because his car broke down and there was a big tree. And weird births the birth horror is 99% Bloodborne. There's some in Dark Souls 3. Is there any in... There might be some in Demon Souls if you consider, like, the weird monster that King Island becomes. Oh, Renala. Renala has weird egg. Yeah. Elden Ring has a few bit too many points of, like, women characters having weird things happening to them because of men characters. There are, at the very least, 2 NPC quest lines that are almost entirely man gets motivation because woman dies. And then the whole thing with Radigan and Renala feels very weird. How she goes, like, crazy because her demigod husband leaves her. They call her pitiful a lot for it. I don't like it. And I wonder how much of that is George and how much of that is other people. Because I know George didn't write the plot, he wrote the setting. But surely the major characters of the demigods have to be part of the setting, right? Anyways, it's time to join a cult. Hey, dude. Yeah, but Dark Souls 2 also was not the Miyazaki people. That was a different team. Yeah, the queens were... You had Evil Queen, and then you had the Shards of Nito, or whatever. Yeah, George is not the only writer who has ever done women weird. And I'm not saying you can't have those kinds of things in your story. It's just a little suspect when it happens multiple times, you know? Yeah, but the Ice Queen was the good queen. Is the Dragon Torso Stone the last one? Dark Souls Dragon Covenant. Okay, I've only... I need to get, I get more damage with 80 dragon scales. How many have I done? Uh, 60. So I need 20 more. Well, I had 39 and I had 99. So I needed... So I had devoted 60. So then now I have devoted 80 and I am Path of the Dragon plus 3. So now I have these. The orange stone would be a really good item here, but it's not. Okay. The orange stone of disappointment, indeed. Because the servers are still down. And they'll probably be down for a while. Because they are still ironing out the kinks of Elden Ring, and they are probably working on some kind of DLC for Elden Ring. There are some spots on the map where it's a little conspicuous that nothing is there. All of the arenas, for instance, could easily be slotted in for something. Or they could just patch in a new island. Okay. If you found the 4 belfries, those are not DLC portals, but they are something that very much could be what a DLC portal looks like. The 4 belfries are something else entirely. But I could see something like the 4 belfries being exactly how they, like, implement the DLC. Or maybe it'll be something vague and bullshit like this game. Maybe it'll be something artificial and obvious, like Bloodborne. Or maybe it'll be weird but kind of integrated like Dark Souls 3. Okay, we have 1 vote for vague and bullshit in the chat. Come here, sweetie. Into the pule. I didn't hear the question. How to implement DLC in Elden Ring. Goodbye, 69. That sounds like it could be a cool disco song. There's a song called Goodbye 69. That should be the name of Party Boy 69's farewell track when he retires. Okay. Making our way downtown. Actually, no, I might want the wolf ring because the wolf ring gives me like a glow that's easier to see than the green one from the Chloranthy ring. Ah, porque no los dos? Okay. I'm paused here. Amazing chest ahead. So it kind of goes like up and to the right. But I can't see how he's moving diagonally. But you have to like go through here and like up and around. And I fell down that hole, I'm pretty sure, last time. So frustrating. Is there a wall here or not? Okay, here's the door. Gonna consult the video again. Although his lack of aura in the video makes it difficult to tell where he is. Okay, I think these are the stairs. I think I'm going downstairs now. Now, how do I know if I'm in the right spot? What if I don't know if I'm in the right spot? I'm gonna try this. Eventually it'll work, right? Okay, new plan. Try this. It does fire damage! Okay, the torso stone doesn't seem to do much. Yeah, it doesn't affect items. Now, I might be able to hold enough daggers to actually kill her. If I didn't, like, randomly lose the stun lock. Wait, I have an idea! There is one marker the game can't take away from me. Also, um, why didn't I think of this sooner? It seems so simple. Okay. So my blood will show me the way. Unless I die. Then I have to go die to Quelaag again. I did this in shield only, though. Anyway, so Goat will stop yelling at me. I will officially formalize consumable only to mean my damage can only come from this inventory pane. I can't do damage with anything other than these items. That happens under this pane. So I can't equip anything in my weapon slots. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, I'm disqualifying Armor of Thorns. God damn it, what am I... What was harming me? Hurting plus harming. What was harming me? Come on, dude. Okay, one more attempt. Let's see if the old blood will guide our way. Pet is optimistic. I can't say how optimistic I'm going to be because part of the trouble is the dismount. Well, good night, Master Saw. So it's pretty clear that killing Quell Egg seems to be out of the books. I might be able to muster up enough daggers to kill her, but it'll be close. I'm dealing 11 or 12 with my daggers and 8 or 9 with my poison daggers. And so I can have 1,200 plus 800, about 2,000 damage if I hit every round. Which is, I can do more damage if I get headshot damage, but that is not a sure thing. Is my bloodstain not going to render? Now don't pick it up. Okay. So let me see what this room actually looks like so I can try to feel my way around. Because I'm in the room. Okay, so here's about where the lever needs to be then. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, I think this might be... These the stairs? Because these lights are smaller than the other lights. Seems to indicate I am lower. Okay, let's try this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hey! The 69th Prism Stone was the one. The power of the 69th Prism Stone was what won us the day. So let's go get the Gold Hem set. It's all thanks to Prism Stone number 69. Send tweet. I will do that. You can as well. Don't sit at this bonfire or I will be soft locked. If I sit at any bonfire, I'll be stuck down here because you cannot enter the ship from the back. I will be permanently locked behind Quelaag with no way to go. I could finagle my way to... Actually, no, I couldn't. I couldn't even finagle my way past Demon Fire Sage because I don't have... I'm not even going to light it. No, I don't want to light it. Lighting it doesn't do anything in this game like it does in the others. But lighting it would also soft lock me if it worked like it did in other games. So just don't touch them. If I had a shield, I could break past Demon Fire Sage, but I don't, and I can't get one. Yeah, you can't warp to a bonfire unless you sit at it in this game. Lighting it is just like a ritual. It wasn't until Dark Souls 2 that they invented light it to be able to warp and be touched to it, and then sit at it to use it. Deer slam. We're going to find out if thrown items can work on unending juicing. Take a taste of my knives. So now the question becomes, what do I do now? What do I do now? Let's go to Andre at least. I think we've made good progress. But we've rung both bells of awakening. Now I gotta talk to Sid and Mid. I should restock before heading off, as it'll be difficult to reacquire my things. Andre can technically restock all of my stuff. But I guess I should just go there. Are there any items I should get before going off to Orlando? Nothing I can think of. Got all my poison. And get more daggers. Is it faster to go to Andre via the loop-de-loop or left or right? Faster to go left because I didn't send the elevator back down going right, I don't think. I don't think I sent it left either, but it's also shorter. I didn't get power within, but I can't use it anyways. Sadly, I don't think you can tumble buff onto thrown weapons, or else that would be very fun to put fire resin on fire bombs. I can try to kill Super Ornstein via the clip out method. That's legal. Maybe I want to go look at... I could have killed the Firekeeper, although she would have taken a while to kill. Or maybe she doesn't actually have that much health, I don't know. We definitely want to go to Andre. I might go see what Iron Golem is like. Look at Iron Golem. Predictably, this wiki page is worthless. Dark Souls Iron Golem. And they've really, Effects for Life has really paid for the SEO just to get Wikidot no longer. I don't know where Mastazov was getting that info on boss vulnerabilities. Maybe on the actual page. For Dung Pie. Yeah, we can maybe ring out the Iron Golem. He should take damage from black fire bombs poorly, but take damage from them. Maybe now is the time that I enter the Omega Chamber. Yes, I believe it is time to enter the Omega Chamber.
Well, you need...
Omega Chamber. I think that'll be enough. It might not actually be enough. I don't think daggers scale But, I mean, why not, you know? You're going to town. You might as well go to town in a tank. This music plays towards the end of Hollow Knight, of Hyper Light Drifter. I wasn't that impressed by the ending of it. I did, but the game is more of an emotional thrust than a narrative thrust, if that makes sense. I didn't think it would do, I don't think it'll do throwing speed. I was wondering if it would do throwing damage, like if the daggers actually had scaling. I don't think they do. But it costs nothing to increase my body to maximum size. Except a little bit of time. I'm gonna do something nobody ever wants you to do. Resistance, baby. Bed Snuzinski has got resistance. So let's restock.
Well, you need. Don't be seen. Be careful. Don't be seeing you. Be.
I accidentally pick up my anti-hammer. I didn't do this part.
Don't be seeing you.
I'm leaving little baggies of antimatter around. How litterful. Okay, that should be enough. Going the wrong way. Yeah, we got all the HPs. We could have more if I put on the ring. I think I'm out of Hyper Light Drifter. That could be a sign that I should stop, but I want to go look at Iron Golem, you know? But yes, they had a teaser trailer for a new Hyper Light Drifter project. Like just the other day. Or not on the April Fool's Day. They did it like before. And it might be a 3D game. not a pixel game. If the very, very last few seconds of the teaser mean anything, most of it is a cartoon that is drawn. But the last few seconds are of a 3D model in a 3D world. Are the screenshots on the Steam page look like it? I didn't look at the Steam page. The minimalistic art style was very striking, but there's no reason they have to do that again. But it kind of looks like, your average cel-shaded indie game, though. Not gonna lie. I guess if I'm not... I might as well let the Iron Golem have his boss music. I forgot to get a thing. These plantigrade, tardigrade feet are very ugly. I need poop. Oh, Jeffrey! The game does get rather difficult towards the end. You can tell that they liked Dark Souls. Wonder if I pooped and poisoned him. I mean, I could get onion. I'll buy a bloomin' onion.
Go along, try and make something of it.
I doubt the stone plate rings are what I want, but they could be what I have. I never pooped Capra. Crapra. I might go poop them just for old time's sake. Maybe think about Vial of Poison while we do it. A old magic card of our past that is not good. Unlocking this shortcut because I could conceivably want to come by black fire bombs if I don't want to do the input. But, or if I run out and have none. Okay, let's see what... Let's confirm if he can be pooped or not. I don't think he can. Okay, officially going with he can't be pooped. This bitch empty! I'm glad I activated the shortcut. Actually, if I don't want the... I don't really need the body stone. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything. Maybe I could just use the headstone. It's 20 damage a tick. Which, all things considered, may be not terrible. Also, my humanzos are gone. But let's just do this guy at the dignity of assuming I want to just throw black fire bombs at him. You think this guy has an item punish? Okay, so I can knock him down. Come over here. Okay, starting to think I need to knock him down. What do normal bombos look like? Worse. I need to count how many hits it takes to stun him. So that I'm not just knocking. I need to be able to knock him down. Oh, come on. Got him right in the grundle. Keep missing. Up. This is it. Okay. I just had to mostly kill him. And I eventually got the right angle to make him fall over when he was at 50%, 12% health or whatever.
Go along, try and make something of it.
Buffered roll. Just quickly zhuzh myself up some. And now I can make myself to enter Londo and call it a stream. So I'm not actually as... Ornstein and Smo going to be bad. I could now learn the Ornstein clip. Or I could just poop Super Smo. They're poopable and it will take a while. At the very least, Smo is poopable. I don't know if Ornstein is. I don't know if he's poisonable. If I could get the double train rolling. But killing Ornstein with firebombs also not going to be fun. But that is going to be it for now. I've gotten to Enter Londo using only consumable items. I've beaten some bosses and ignored others. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks to Jello for the sub. Good night, everybody. Oh, he's got an item punish, but I can use that to my advantage. Good night.